What's up? What's up, y'all? I am chilling at my house for a few minutes here in between things. And I wanted to hop on here and make a video. Remember when I shot that video and I asked y'all to send me some content as far as what you want, what you want me to give my 2 cents on. And that's exactly what this is. Radu here, Radu Alex said, make a video about how you are what you think. And that is a topic to end all topics. That's that's Big Willie. That's like a day-long video. What's up, Mike? What's going down? Bert, Hebert's up on it. Yep. Joe, what's up? Welcome, y'all. Glad y'all joined me. Hey, what's going on, Samantha? How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all hop on here. It's cool how I can see you guys get on here and I can see any comments you leave and stuff like that, I really like this video live feature. It's really adding like a lot of connectivity, but this video right here, thanks to Radu, gonna be all, hey, what's going down, Megan? What's up? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. It's gonna be all about how you are what you think about. And you guys have all heard that Confucius quote, I'm sure it's like played out by now, about, oh, wait, before I get started, the video yesterday where I was chilling, I was flowing, I was doing my thing, and all of a sudden I had to go. If you see the end of the other video and everyone's like, yo, Byron's about to lay it down on somebody, look, man, I was in the middle of shooting, and it's my fault, it really is. I got to apologize, because I broke my main rule, which is real operators always back in. I didn't back in. I pulled over, and I went in head first, and this crackhead got the drop on me, rolled up on me. Now, he probably didn't mean anything, but he rolled up on me with both of his hands in his back pockets, right outside my back door in my blind spot. So, as you all know, being a veteran, I had to go ahead and address the threat, okay? He just wanted some quarters. God bless him. But, there was a moment where I was a little uncomfortable. Anyways, it's at the end of the video I recorded yesterday. But at any rate, hey, what's going on, Ryan? Hey, Teresa, how y'all doing? Glad y'all are with me. But thoughts are things, right? Like, you are what you think about. You've all heard that played out Confucius quote where, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. Well, like, you are right. That's the thing about, being really understanding, like, that your thoughts drive your actions. If you look around at your life right now, and you look at the building you're living in, and you look at everything you have, the crazy, scary, empowering, disempowering reality is that you have what you believe you can have. You have what you're looking at are your standards. You're looking at what it is that, like, you knew you could achieve. And so that's the scary thing about life, if you ask me. Like, the truth is you can have more anytime you want more. But the caveat is that you've got to become more in order to acquire more. And so the whole entire battle is won and lost in the mind. It's with our mind that we do everything that we do. The journey is so much less about anything other than what's in your mind. Like, it's about who you are, who you become, the body of thoughts that you think about during the course of a day. You take a millionaire, like I said yesterday. You take the effect, you take the goal, you take the prize away from him. You take the millions of dollars away from him, what do you have? You've still got a millionaire because he can create the same results again as a result of the law of his being. Why? Because the thoughts, the understanding he's achieved, who he's become, right? What's in his mind. And so when I think about how, like, you are what you think about, this is one of the deepest and most profound truths in the world. The crazy thing about this is that, the average American's #1 form of education is television, right? The average form of education for America after high school is, I forget the statistic, but it's unsettling how many of us actually read a book after high school. That means that your mind is learning from whatever sensory perceptions are readily available to you. Primarily, that's television in your everyday life. Your subconscious part of your cognitive faculty is constantly recording and learning and understanding its environment based on what's happening. Your mind doesn't know when you're joking. Your mind doesn't know when you're serious, when you're not serious. Like, that's why confession is so important. That's why you hear the Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue, and like your tongue is this restless evil that, like, who can control it? But it's the udder that steers the ship of your life. You know, so when it comes to thoughts, one of the things that I do that, like, really has, honestly, it's helped me so much. I got to give it to you. Like, even for me, if I don't do this on a regular basis, I start losing steam. Like, I start losing, like, the ability to believe in myself sometimes. Is I deliberately, on a daily basis, I monitor the garden of my mind, and I put positive things into the garden of my mind. It sounds so simple, but there's this big gap between knowing and doing, right? You know how to lose weight. You know how to lose the tummy. You got to eat the right things. And then there's that gap between not eating ice cream late at night and doing, and knowing that you shouldn't eat ice cream late at night, right? So the thing is, this world is constantly not sending you messages that cause you to believe in yourself. They're not sending you messages that are, like, empowering you. In fact, this world is constantly really kind of trying to shear you, right? Like, take the things that are valuable from you. So your thought game is where this thing all, like, everything comes together. Like, let me ask you, have you ever genuinely thought about what you think about? Have you ever paid attention for one day? I want to challenge you for the rest of the evening till you go to bed. I want to challenge you to sit there and think about what you're thinking about. Be conscious of what you're thinking about. Like, take the flashlight of your awareness and focus it on your thoughts. And just survey your thoughts and pay attention to what's really driving your processes. You're only going to go for what you believe you can go for. What's going down, Bowman? What's up, Mizzle? Good to see you, man. So when you look at your thoughts and you start to realize, like, well, maybe the reason I haven't done these things is because I genuinely don't believe in myself. It's not like the end of the world. The beauty of all of this is that you can change your thoughts. You can tweak your thoughts. Like, right now, it may be completely unrealistic for you to want more or even believe that it's possible for you to have or do or be more. But that's simply because you don't have the momentum that comes with a habitual, consistent, deliberate observation of right thought. So as you discipline your thought life, you're going to see that your actions are going to change. You're going to have enough hope. You're going to have enough belief in yourself to be able to try and do something as you become more deliberate about the thoughts, the things that you allow in and out of your mind. So, like, for me, every single day, I'm listening to motivational speakers. I'm listening to, like, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, all these guys. I got on my YouTube channel, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's these two different playlists. One, they're called Moto Vids, is what I call them. And it's like a string of hundreds of like, just motivating principles and stuff. Because why? Because I want to do something great. How am I going to do that? I have to think great things. Rule of fives. You only rise as high as the 5 closest people that you hang out with the most. Well, how do I spend time with people that have what I want in life? I'm not going to take your advice unless you have what I want in life, right? How am I going to spend time with people that have what I want? I'm going to spend time with their principles. I'm going to spend time with their ideas. I'm going to spend time with their belief structures. I'm going to spend time with the unseen energy that made them great, right? You say thoughts don't matter. They're nothing. Thoughts and ideas can be turned into cell phones and airplanes. Remember, everything in our whole entire world was created 2 times. Once in here, in the thought realm. And then through belief, which is the true currency of our reality, through belief, and that's what's driven the actions everyone needed necessary to acquire the different components to create something and bring it from here into the physical world. We live in a world that is nothing but thoughts manifested. And so, you are what you think about. On top of that comes another video, another principle, which is focus. What you focus on is what's going to grow. Where focus goes, energy flows, matter follows energy. Where you focus, that's what looks big. You focus on the left side of the road, you go that way. You focus on the right side of the road, you go that way. Literally everything in the room with you, everything that's in your life has to do with your thought life. And your thought life is like a garden. What you think about is what is going to affect your reality and what's going to seem big and what you're going to deal with. So my advice to you is become deliberate about your thoughts. Like become aggressive about your thoughts, what you believe, what you dwell on more than even what you believe. You know, like, think about a problem. Like, these problems, they kick our butts, you know? But then if you really put some perspective on it and you zoom out, it's like, look at my life. Like, I've been through X, Y, Z, and what hasn't killed me has made me stronger. And I've been here a million times, and I killed a lion, I killed a bear by the grace of God. And, like, really? Am I really stressing this? Like, is it really not going to work out? You know what I mean? No. This is just a momentary pressure problem that's designed right now to help me understand and overcome, which is simply means that it's there for my own greatness, my betterment. So if you can understand the purpose within the pain, the meaning within the misery, you can unlock the potential in the process that you're dealing with. And tonight, it's thoughts. So I just wanted to bring that to you, and I wanted to, you know, talk to you guys a little bit about that and how, you know, your thoughts are what your whole world's made up of. It's what this whole world's made up of. So I want to challenge you for the rest of the evening, for the rest of the night, become deliberate about your thoughts. Like, sit there and pay attention to what is driving your world. Subconsciously, consciously, pay attention to it. And you'll be able to make incremental changes that can literally change the whole entire trajectory of your life. But in order to change a thought, you can't just decide to change it. You have to replace it with something. You have to replace it with something. And that's why I put habits in my life that are going to foster, grow, and encourage specific thoughts, which is, you know, listening to motivational speakers all the time. If I'm in the car, I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to stuff that's going to get me what I want, get me to believe what I want. I got to be crazy to go after the things I'm going after, right? By most people's standards. But how do I do it? Because I'm in my mind, I'm lean. In my mind, I'm fit. I'm constantly giving my subconscious sensory perceptions and experiences that reinforce the reality that I need to believe in order to take deliberate and consistent action on a daily basis. Boom. That's really about all I got to say about that. Let's look at some of these comments, man. Hey, Bert, I can't even tell you how much I needed this, brother. Man, that stuff right there. Thanks, dog. I appreciate it. Like, hearing that from y'all. You know, I'm making another video about getting on a different economy, right? You do things for money, but then there's this other economy when you're doing what you love with your life. And then, boom, you get someone appreciates the gift you're given, and you're on a different economy. What you feel then is absolutely priceless. So thanks, Bert. I really appreciate that. And that's what really keeps you going on the road to your own greater destiny, purpose, and future. That's what keeps you going for your goal, you know? Yeah, my boy Jade. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that, man. A little collaboration, experience, being a dad, husband, and student work. I think Chad would be great motivator. Yeah, he absolutely is a great motivator, man. Chad's gangster. That's my boy. He's got a whole thing about veterans that he definitely needs to go ahead and bring to the world, man. I love you too, Bert. I love all y'all. Thanks for joining me. You know, I really appreciate you guys supporting me and joining me. And if you guys know anyone who could use this message, tag them, share them, spread it around, man. You guys are all great. You're all great in your own right. Like, we all got superpowers. You all have people who you can influence. You don't know who needs you. You don't know who, like, you went through whatever you went through in your life. You don't know who's counting on, like, getting a word from you because you're strong enough and you're here. You went through something they went through. You know, you don't know. You don't know, man. You don't know. So spread it around. Be a light. Be yourself. And let's get this thing, man. Love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Out.